there, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having an amazing day. We are, Saydee and I, we came up to the lower Keyesville trail loop. I'll pop it in here. I'm not actually sure what it is. So this is about a 4-mile loop with a little bit of a grade, not too much. So a good little trail for her. This is I'm hoping this is going to be a really good trail for, like, if you're ever up near Lake Isabella and you want to do a few hikes up here. So I'm gonna see how it is. We're not near the lake, but it's not far. I mean, I think I think it's just like a mile or two from where you turn off. So, if that. Anyway, all right, we're gonna check this out. It's pretty quiet. I'm the only car out there. So it's pretty isolated. So, always safety first. Send the trail to family. Or, well, my husband. I also send it to Laddie. Just because I was like, this is the trail I'm going on. And then I was like, okay, now 2 people have it, so they know where I'm at. So right as I got in, I was looking and it like made a V. I can go 2 different ways. And I was like, I'm gonna check the map, make sure I'm going in the right direction. I was not going in the right direction. And so, going in the right direction now. And this is almost like a roller coaster. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Almost at the top of this hill. It was pretty steep. Almost there. You can tell I'm out of breath. But it's really cool today and the sun's starting to come out pretty good. So that's good. Whew. It's a big hill. So it looks like the trail's gonna loop around over to that side. And from looking at the map, I think this is the biggest hill. So we got that accomplished. Okay, so once you get to the top of that hill, don't go down the hill. Break out the All Trails map. You have to walk across a grass area because it's actually not marked. I think what it is that some people have gone down and just taken the shorter route, and that's created the path, and nobody really takes this particular one. So you have to go across the grass, just follow the All Trails. Once you get to the path, because you'll kind of see it, then go left. Do not go right. That's the wrong way. I know, because I did it. And so now we're back on the trail. So, but use the All Trails map. It'll help you a lot. So as you look over, that is the hill I was talking about up there. and you'll have to walk across and get on the path. It's right about there, and then it'll take you around to here. And I started going down that hill, which means I had to climb back up that hill. But that's kind of the shorter path if you wanted to do a shorter route. I'm thinking it cut probably a lot off, like probably maybe 2/3 of the route if you take that short one. But we're gonna continue on. Come on, Sadie girl, let's go. Okay, so we're a little more than a mile in, and this has a way where you can kind of truck back, or if you stay using the all trails, you're gonna have to go through this, and you're just gonna keep on going. I know the saying is, what must go up must come down, but I just went down and now I gotta go back up. That is one of the highways that I drove in on when I was coming, well, I was driving up here, obviously. And it's a very easy drive. So the first, right after you get out of Bakersfield, you're gonna hit kind of a mountain region, and it's gonna be about 15 miles of kind of a little bit of mountain terrain, going kind of very, you know, what do they call it, curvy road. I wanted to say squirrely, and I knew that wasn't right. So, and then it goes into like a 4-lane all the way up to the town of, I think this is called, I think it's Kernville for sure. And so, and it's 4 lanes all the way. And then you turn on to another road, and from the Keyesville road, I think it's Keyesville, then you turn on to what's called Pearl Harbor Road. I think it's Pearl Harbor Road. Now I can't remember. And then that is a dirt road. So you go about a mile on a dirt road. So it goes kind of slow. Kernville is a full town, but you know, it has things, gas, food, stuff like that. I don't know all that's open, but I mean, on the side of the road, it had like some restaurants, it said restaurants, and it showed Burger King, Taco Bell, Subway. But I'm sure there's also a lot of local restaurants there. All right, we've been doing some pretty good steep inclines on this trail. Not a lot, maybe about a good 4, maybe 5. I think this will be about the 5th one. But on the all trails, once you finish with this first half up until the 2 miles, because it's 4 miles, it's about a 4-mile hike, which I'm hoping Saydee makes. She's doing well. Then it's pretty much easy terrain, it looks like, or easy, not as many hills. So depending on which route you go, which I went the one where you do a lot of the hills first to get them out of the way, then you're kind of done, almost. I think there's one at the end, but it didn't look bad. right, we are officially at our halfway point. Yay! Saydee, are you happy? She's thrilled to death. So, those were a few good inclines, which is good. I have actually a different backpack on today. Okay, let me give you a little insight on my backpacks. My friend Letty calls me the bag lady, but that's not a new term for me. I used to love my handbags, my purses, and I still kind of do, but not like I used to. Had one in every color, and I loved it. And so my husband used to always joke, if I got a pair of shoes, he'd say, did you get a matching purse? And I'm like, well, of course. And so that kind of shows you how old I am. As time has gone on, I no longer do that. I really just have a small, medium, large purse and purses, and that is it. But the term has come back because I can't still seem to find the right backpack. Oh, Lord, help me. So basically, when I took my blue backpack, my nicely embroidered one out last week on Sunday, oh, Lord, it did well. Not saying it didn't do well, but what I noticed is a couple things. One, that the weight of it, the stuff that I had actually ended up sitting on my right side of my back, which I ended up having some pain that night and the next day. Not a good thing. So, did some more research. Obviously, that is not a backpack that I can return. I still love that backpack because it's a sling bag. They were good for me. I think they're good for taking stuff, you know, overnight to my grandkids. I think the base that's not far from here is doing some training, because we've been hearing a lot of jets go over. Anyway, started doing some more research. Like I said, I think the personalized one is great for quick jaunts, running around, maybe even going to like a farmer's market, picking up stuff. I think it's still a great little bag. I think it's good for taking it on the airplane when I just need to kind of freshen up and do some stuff where I don't need to be carrying like a heavy backpack. Just the stuff like I would need to kind of freshen up on a plane, or, you know, whatever, change of clothes, whatever. Anyway, so with that said, did more research. I think I found a backpack. I ordered it. It'll be here this week. What I did is I used some Amazon credit, and I have a budget, and I cannot be keeping like a million things that I'm not going to be using. That's one thing. And two, I looked at some of the things that maybe I purchased. There was a couple items, and I thought, I haven't used them yet, and I only had them about 3 weeks. Haven't used them yet, and they were one item that I haven't even shown you guys, and then, well, actually both items. Anyway, I decided just to send them back because I just felt like I was never going to use them. So it was kind of interesting. So anyway, so with that said, I may be showing you another backpack, but I probably won't do a review on it unless it truly is the one, the ultimate. I've used it, worked out well. It may be going with me on a trip pretty soon. Look at this huge boulder. It's just sitting here. Well, obviously it's sitting here. Look at all these other boulders. All right, come on, Saydee, let's go. We're going. Okay, so we were walking up there, and so we came around that mountain and down this way, and we are about 1.5 miles from the end. And look up in that, I looked up there, and Letty and I were just talking about bears, and look at that, I see a big cave. You see it? I don't know if you can see it. So that's my second cave that I've seen. It looks pretty cool on this trail. Okay, so we have about 1 mile left to go. And this part's been pretty easy. So basically, if you start going counterclockwise, you're gonna hit some pretty steep inclines, but the last maybe more than half is pretty easy. Like a little bit of incline, not too much. I did came around a corner and Saydee was just trekking away in front of me, and then all of a sudden I saw a couple walking. So one couple and their little dog, and I was like, oh no, I'm calling Saydee. And so I told them she didn't like other dogs, so let me stand off to the side so you can go by. So that was the right thing to do. Anyway, I seem to be doing pretty good here. I'll tell you this, I forgot my knee brace today. And what is saving me right now is trekking pole. That is really saving me. So I wish I had my knee brace. But anyway, doing good. All right. Whew, can you tell? A little winded, but we're doing good. Okay, we did it. We made it. We're so done. We did it all. So proud of her. Now, like I said, we passed somebody, but they took a shorter route because they came back up behind us. So they must have done maybe a 2-mile loop, because I did the full 4 something. And I am sweaty. I didn't think I felt like it, but I am. So when you go, you start up that way. But when you come back on the road over here. So the trail comes just right off the hill right there. And so anyway, it was a great hike. It's a nice day to do it. It gets very hot in this part of the California in the summer, so this is the perfect time to do that. Saydee is cooling off in the car with some AC, and I got some water for her, and we're gonna make our way on back. I got a little bit of a drive. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe. Take care. Have a great day.